Hi guys, welcome to a day tips live. Haven't had one of these in a while, and this one is very impromptu. So apologies for the lack of promotion on this one. I'm gonna see who shows up. And obviously the recording will be ready for those of you who watch after the fact as well. So I'm gonna wait a little while for some of you guys, hopefully, to join me live. Apologies about that. But as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, today's live is all about selling products online. I've got a webinar coming up on Thursday, this Thursday coming up, which is all about Google product listing ads. I've got a few videos coming up actually on this channel about product listing ads. So stay tuned for those videos when they come out. It's not something I've spoken about it, but I haven't spoken about it in depth really on this channel. So I'm going to really start going in a little bit more on this channel and just in general in terms of my content about selling your products using Google shopping ads. So, basically to cut a long story short, when you search for a product on Google, you're starting to see these listings now where you can see the product itself, you can see a picture of the product, you can see the price of the product, and you can click through and you can go straight to the website and you can make a purchase. So that's what that webinar is all about. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to actually get your products listed in Google shopping ads and how you can create free listings as well. So that's definitely something that you're going to want to check out. So make sure you sign up. Information and link to sign up for Thursday's webinar is in the description down below. So make sure you click the link from that. But in this live, I wanted to speak about selling products online. I've been getting a lot of questions. A lot of you guys are actually starting e-commerce businesses where you're thinking about starting to sell products online, whether that be through your own website. Some of you are thinking about some of the boot sell apps that I've spoken about on this channel, whether that be Shpock or Depop or Facebook Marketplace. There's so many places to now start selling products online, but how do you do it profitably? How do you effectively? Maybe you already have products and you want to drive more sales. Maybe you're thinking about starting to sell products online and you just want to know where to go and what you should do. This live, I'm going to be kind of touching the bases of some of the things I've spoken about in previous videos, but kind of like putting it all together to help you create a kind of a cohesive online marketing strategy for your products, specifically for e-commerce. So if you're in the e-commerce game, then this live is definitely for you. If you're watching this live and you have questions, please do leave your questions for me and I'll try to answer them live. If you're watching this obviously after the fact, then I will be checking the comment section as well. So, you can leave your questions in the comment section too. But I firstly wanted to start off in terms of those of you who are new to selling online and you want to sell a product online. It all starts with your preparatory research. So I've spoken about this extensively, but where do you go? Like, what are the top places that I go to look and research whether or not a product is even worth selling? Because the last thing you want to do is purchase a product wholesale, get it shipped from wherever it is that you're getting it shipped from, or get it manufactured or wherever it is. And then you're having a hard time selling that product. Like, if you do things correctly, you can actually estimate effectively how many sales you're predicted to generate every week and every month. So you kind of know how much stock you need. And this is good because it means you don't have to stock too many products and have way too much in your inventory. You can kind of manage your cash flow so that you have enough products and you don't kind of, overstock. You can be using that space to stock other products, whether that space be in your house, that storage space that's being taken up, or if you have a storage facility, if you're doing, Amazon FBA, whatever it is you're doing, that storage space can be used more productively and cost effectively if you have an estimate of how much you're predicted to sell. And also you shouldn't be selling out as well, unless you have some cash flow problems and you're selling faster than you can restock, then, that's an issue that you might come under, especially if you're selling using platforms like PayPal or Stripe or whatnot. Sometimes, they can hold your money for a period of time whilst you need to give them certain information, or they're validating your information, or so on and so forth. And obviously with PayPal, so with eBay and Amazon, they pay you in arrears as well. So sometimes you can be waiting for your finances to drop. And as a result, you're not able to invest in new products. But those kind of issues aside, if you do your preparatory research, you can predict how many sales you're likely to generate. So when I say your preparatory research, I'm talking about going onto platforms like eBay, seeing how many sales a particular product is getting. And you can actually get this data from eBay. eBay is one of the top platforms that I use to do research for products, because obviously it's a marketplace and it's one of the most popular marketplaces online. And it gives you a lot of the data. It tells you how much a product is selling. It tells you, how many people have bought it. And I've done numerous videos on eBay and how to use eBay as a platform to research into your market and to research how well a product is selling. Also, you can predict sales based on your own audience as well. So a lot of people will wait till they have their product before they start marketing their product. But there's a big difference between marketing and selling. So with marketing, you're building your audience. Marketing, hey Menho, great to have you on. So this is an impromptu live as well. So thank you guys for coming on, and do leave your comments as well. This is specifically targeted to those of you who are selling products online. But yeah, so the difference between marketing and selling, obviously this channel is all about marketing. Marketing is more or less building an audience that you can sell to. So I like to think about marketing and sales. Marketing and sales work closely. They work hand in hand, but they're not identical. There are crossovers, but they are not identical. So I like to think about it as football, or those of you who are in America, you know it as soccer, but here in the UK, we call it football. So I like to think of it like that. So for me, like the customer service and, the maintenance of the business, the day-to-day running of the business, serving clients, so on and so forth. I see that as like the defense, the goalkeeper and the defense. It keeps, it doesn't really necessarily create more business, but it keeps everybody, safe. It stops people from scoring goals. That's your defense. Your midfield is your marketing. So what your midfield does is it sets up opportunities for your strikers to score. And obviously your strikers will be your sales team. So you can actually start marketing, or you should start marketing before you start selling. So marketing is creating your Instagram account and posting, building your email list. I speak about this so often, the importance of email marketing. I've done lives on it before. Hopefully you guys kind of have taken me up on some of those lives and actually started your email list. I should have a link somewhere here to Aweber on the screen. You can set up a free Aweber account, daytips.com/Aweber. That's my affiliate link. If you do sign up, what way is it? This way, this way, that way. There we go. We got there. So set up a free account and you can start an email list to start marketing before you even have your product in stock. And this is a great way to see, are people even interested in this product that you're about to sell? And email marketing is so fundamental. It's really important. And I'm going to be kind of speaking about it even more in this live. But so your marketing starts before you start selling. If you have an audience, if you've been building your Instagram, you've been building your YouTube channel, you've been building your email list, then you have an audience of people there who you can then start to sell to. So that's really important as well. Understanding how much your product is currently selling on eBay, on Amazon, on Etsy, on all of these major platforms, and then seeing if you can start the marketing process. Can you get the attention of your target customers on social media, on different platforms? This is really important. Now, secondly, I want to speak about the importance of your niche. Is having a niche and niching down. Like, you don't need to be everything to everyone, because if you try to be everything to everyone, you're going to be nothing to nobody. And a lot of people are scared of niching down. They're scared of finding a niche. They think, oh, if I find a niche, then this type of people is not going to buy from me. And yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. You want a particular person to buy from you because, especially as a startup entrepreneur, we have limited resources, limited funds. We don't have millions and millions of pounds to invest in this project, to invest in this online business. So if you target a niche, it's easier to attract that niche with your online ads. It's easier to attract that niche because you can build a website, build social media presence that really targets those people specifically. And the better you know your target customers, the easier it becomes to sell to them. So let's say, for example, let's stick with the theme of soccer. Let's say you wanted to target soccer fans, and you were creating products for soccer fans. You might even get even more niche than that and say, okay, I want to target fans of a particular football club. And that's okay, as long as there is an audience there, as long as there is a big enough demand there, then you can actually really niche down and target those people. And this is going to help you with your marketing and with your selling. So it will help you with your marketing because you will know how to market to that particular audience. So if I know I'm targeting soccer fans with my products that I'm about to sell, then I can start an Instagram page, maybe that gives some analysis of football games, of soccer games, and I can give analysis, and I can that will attract my target audience. That will attract people who are interested in my particular niche. So if you're selling a hair and beauty product, for example, maybe you want to give out hair and beauty tips on Instagram or on YouTube. Maybe you want to speak about what's happening in terms of the fashion industry, and create engaging content. You don't only have to post your products. Obviously, you can post your products as well, but create content that will appeal to your target customers. That's what gets them to follow you. That's what gets them engaged with your brand. And then when you are ready to drop your merch, or you're ready to drop your products, your jewelry, or your fashion products, whatever it is, you have now built that audience that you can sell to. Now I want to speak kind of briefly about paid ads as well. If you guys have any questions, please do drop them in the comment section. This is the time to ask live. Like I did mention, I will be doing a webinar. If you haven't registered for the webinar, or you don't know about the webinar, then it probably means you're either not following me on Instagram. So you should follow me on Instagram at Day Tips. That's what my handle is on Instagram. And you should also join the mailing list by downloading the formula. But the link to the webinar is in the description down below. I'm going to be speaking about how to get your products listed in Google product listing ads. It's completely free. The webinar is free, and you can actually register. You can actually put your products in Google product listing ads for free as well. You don't need a budget to put your products in Google product listing ads. So make sure you click the link in the description. Sign up for the free webinar. It's going to be on this Thursday, 7:30 p.m. UK time. Those of you selling products, I'm going to be giving as much value as I can during that class. But also, if you have questions live here as well, do let me know in the chat section. So yeah, it's in terms of paid ads, Google Shopping Ads is a really great platform that you can utilize. I've done one or two videos on this channel already on how to set that up and what it's all about, and more videos are to come as well. I'm going to be speaking about it more extensively on this channel. You can also focus on Facebook ads as well, and I've done loads of videos and lives about Facebook ads. So make sure you check those videos out. But the real good, interesting thing about products is you really want to think about, how are people going to find your product? Is it a product that loads of people are searching for? If it's a product that loads of people are searching for, you can find this information out by going to the Google Keyword Planner tool. I've spoken about this tool a lot. Google Keyword Planner tool will give you an estimate of how many monthly searches a particular keyword is getting. So you want to think about what are the type of keywords people would type in to find your product. Type that into the Google Keyword Planner tool and see, is it getting a lot of searches? Do a lot of people search for this particular product? Are you able to create a Google ad for this, or try and optimize that product for SEO? So you show up organically. If it's a product that is quite new, that not a lot of people are necessarily searching for, then you might want to do some what's known as interruption marketing. So obviously with Google ads, that's search intent based marketing. People are going to Google, they're actively searching for something, and as a result, they're coming across either your ad or your listing in Google, the search result in Google. And as a result, they're making purchases from your website. But if not enough people are searching, or your product is something that not necessarily a lot of people are actively searching for, then you might want to get your product in front of them in a different way, in more of an interruption way. You're going to have to interrupt their day in some way, shape or form. That can be through Instagram ads or Facebook ads. We don't go onto Instagram or Facebook to find products. More time we go on there to check our feed, check our DMs, socialize and so on and so forth. So if you create an ad for Instagram or Facebook, then you're interrupting your target customer from what they're currently doing to show them your advertisement. So in terms of creating effective Instagram and Facebook ads, you kind of want to be advertising, if you can, to a warm audience. So I've spoken about traffic and different types of traffic and how not all traffic is created equal. But basically there's warm traffic when it comes to advertising your products, and there's also cold traffic. So warm traffic are people who kind of know about your brand already. These might be your Instagram followers, your Facebook page followers, your previous website visitors, your email list. These are people who are familiar with you in some way, shape or form. And these are also known as warm visitors, warm traffic, because they've already had some sort of touch point with your business. But you also have cold traffic. Now, a lot of people, when they're advertising online using ads, they're advertising to cold traffic, people who don't know about them yet, people who've never clicked on their website before. They're not a part of their email list. They're not following them on social media. And it's not necessarily that this is a bad thing, but it's important to be aware that this type of traffic converts less. So it's harder to get someone who doesn't know you yet. The way I like to think about it is, if someone came knocking on your door right now and tried to sell you something and you didn't know this person, the chances of them selling that thing to you is fairly slim. Unless it's something that you really, really needed, then the chances of them successfully selling to you is slim. But if someone that you knew came to you and tried to sell you something, then the chances of them being more successful is a little bit higher, because at least you know them. You're not getting scammed. You know that they're a trustworthy person. And that's the difference between cold traffic and warm traffic. That's why I preach, even if you're doing ads, make sure you're building your email list, make sure you're growing your audience on social media, so you have an existing audience to market to. So I can go really in depth in terms of online ads, but that's not necessarily what I wanted to do in this live. But again, those of you watching live, if you do have questions, then please do let me know and I'll try and answer them. I will be on for maybe another 10, 20 minutes or so, 10, 15 minutes or so, depending on how many questions I do get. So there's a little bit of time to just ask your questions live. And like I mentioned, there will be a webinar. Link to the webinar is in the description down below. This Thursday, I'm going to be speaking about how you can get your products listed in Google Shopping. So you can actually get listed for free. Like I've mentioned, you don't need a budget. You can get listed for free. And once you do have a budget, then you can put some finances behind that. And a lot of people get stuck because, just the whole setup process is really difficult. So in that live webinar, I'm going to be kind of speaking about how you can set up effectively and how you can optimize your Google Shopping ads as well, for increased exposure, increased conversions. So I'm going to speak a little bit about promoting your product. Where to promote your product, where should you list your product, what platforms should you be on? Now, firstly, eBay is a great platform. A lot of people feel like their brand doesn't suit eBay, or they don't want to list their products on eBay for whatever reason. eBay is a great platform. It's a great platform to do your market research, but you should be trying to sell your products on eBay as well. It's a great way to kind of just generate sales put your products in as, I always say to people, put your products in as many places as possible. You know, if you do have your own website, also list on eBay, also list on Amazon if you can, also list on Etsy if applicable, you know, and see where the majority of your sales are coming from. And then you can decide, okay, I'm going to focus on this platform or on that platform. But when I started my e-commerce business, what I did was I started on Amazon and eBay. And I noticed that actually, you know, 50% of my sales were coming from either Amazon or eBay. So especially if you're new to marketing, creating a website can be overwhelming. You know, finding traffic can be overwhelming, whereas, you know, there's internal traffic already on these marketplaces. So it's a good place to kind of, you know, find your audience really. And when you do make sales, I always say to people, if you also have your own website, then you can leave a gift card inside the box where applicable. This is not always possible, but you can leave a gift card inside the box that you send to your customers, and that gift card can give people 20% off their next order when they order from your website. So it's a way of also promoting your website so you can start generating sales through your site as well. So in terms of like, I get asked the question a lot of what platform is the best platform to create a website for your products. You know, you have Shopify, you have WordPress, you have Zyro. There's so many different platforms out there. And I want to kind of share with you some information, you know, what platform should you use? Now, it's a difficult question to answer because it depends. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on your budget. It depends on your experience using the platform. And it just depends on your resources. Technically speaking, the two best platforms to use for just in general selling products online would have to be Shopify and WordPress. So with WordPress, you can install WooCommerce, which allows you to sell products through your WordPress website. So yeah, Shopify and WordPress technically are the best platforms for selling products online, but it might not be the best platform for you. I've had clients in the past who are using Squarespace websites and generating well over £10,000 a month in their online business, in their e-commerce business, simply because you can still effectively market a Squarespace website. If you have an email list of 100,000 people and you send them an email to your new products, and it's a list that is niche and they are interested in the products that you're selling, then you're going to generate a ton of sales with that Squarespace website, or with that Zyro website, or with that Wix website. Whereas if you have a Shopify store or a WooCommerce store, but you have no audience and you have no idea how you're going to market it, the SEO is poor, everything is poor, then you're not going to generate any sales. So it's that case of a bad workman blaming their tools. So yeah, it depends. I always say to people, try to pick a platform that you feel comfortable with, because there's nothing worse than having a website with WordPress and having no idea how to operate it, no idea how to work it. And it's just taking you forever to just get the basics set up, to just get your products on there, to just get, you know, minor changes on your website edited kind of thing. So you really want to make sure that you're using a platform that you are actually comfortable with using. That is the main thing. If you have the finances to hire a developer to develop your website, then that can be great. But sometimes that can be actually bad, because if your developer develops the site and you have no idea how to edit that, then you might have to pay him every time you need to make a change, him or her, every time you need to make a change on your website. So that can be very costly. It can be very time consuming as well, if it takes them a long time to get back to you with terms of editing your site. So, you know, choose a platform you're familiar with, you're comfortable with. If you can create a Shopify or WordPress site, then in my opinion, those are the best. Shopify gives you a 14-day trial as well. So that could be a really great way for you to kind of test the waters and see if that is for you. I also have an affiliate link to Shopify as well, daytips.com, daytips.com/Shopify. If you do decide to sign up for that. I don't think I've got any questions. I don't think there's any live questions here. But before I jump off, please do leave your questions in the chat section and I'll try and get to them. I'm not seeing any at the moment, so I'm going to end the live soon. But before I end the live, I wanted to speak about email marketing, the importance of email marketing for your e-commerce business. I have so many clients that I speak to and we sit down with, and they have an audience on Instagram, or they have an audience on YouTube, or they have, customers coming through. They've optimized their site, and now they're ranking in Google, and they're starting to gain some traffic and maybe some sales. And they might even have an email list. And my question is, how often are you emailing your list? And, I'm not surprised when they haven't emailed their list in 4, 5, 6, 7 months, or sometimes even more. So emailing your list is so important. I think with a lot of people who are selling products, they focus way too much on generating sales and not building customers. So there's a huge difference between generating sales and actually being in the business of generating and cultivating customers for your business and for your website. So if you're focused on sales, then you'll run Facebook ads and you're just trying to make more money than what you spend, which is fair and fine. You'll run Google ads and you'll just try and make more money than you spend. You'll do influencer marketing. You'll pay an influencer to market, to promote your product, and you'll try and just make more than you spend, and that's absolutely fine. But what you want to make sure you're doing is you're building a customer base of people who come back to your website regularly, who are advocates of your website, who tell people about it, who post about it on social media. You want to build that tribe of people, and that's the bulk of your business, is that repeat business, that repeat customers. So a great way to build those repeat customers is through email marketing. So whatever platform you're using, whether it be Squarespace, Shopify, Wix, WooCommerce, whatever platform you're utilizing, you want to make sure that your payment gateway, whether that be PayPal, whether that be Stripe, whether that be something else, whatever payment system you're utilizing to take payments from your website, make sure that it's attached to your CRM system or your email marketing system. I've spoken about, if you don't have one and it seems complicated, it doesn't have to be complicated. You can use Aweber. This is the one that I personally use. You can start for free, daytips.com/Aweber. That's my affiliate link. And basically you can connect Aweber to PayPal or Stripe or any other payment gateway system that you're utilizing. So what that means is when someone comes to your website and they make a purchase, then they are automatically put onto your email list so that you can email them later on down the line. If you have similar products, if Black Friday is coming up and Christmas is coming up, you can email them and say, hey, look, we're having a 10% discount on our website, or we're doing this deal on our website. You should come and you should, make use of the deal. Here's a coupon code. Keep in contact with your customers. And what you can do is when you're building up that email list, you can actually export that email list as well, and you can upload it to your chosen whatever ad platform you're utilizing. I use Facebook ads often. You can upload it to Google ads. You can upload it to YouTube ads. And what that means is you can deliver your advert to your past customers, promoting new products. And you might be thinking, why would I do that? If I've got their email, I just email them. Yeah, not all of your emails are going to be read by your customers. Some of them are going to go into the spam folder. Some of them are just going to be ignored. So it's another way to get to your customers. And also you can use that list of emails to create what's known as a lookalike audience. These are things I speak about often on this channel. I also speak about it in the formula as well. So if you haven't downloaded the formula, as you can see, there's a copy right next to me there. You can download it completely free, daytips.com/the formula. I speak about all of this stuff there. But once you create that email list, then you can create a lookalike audience. And what happens is, for example, if you do it on Facebook, you upload your email list to Facebook and you start creating ads. Facebook will say, hey, look, you got this email list of 1,000 people or 2,000 people. Here are 20,000 people who have similar characteristics to the 1,000 people on your email list. Would you like to market to these people as well? and you can do that. So it's a great way to reach new audiences who are probably the most likely to convert for you into customers. So I see Menho has a question. I believe that's the only question on this live. And then I'm kind of going to end out. But a huge thank you to everybody who did join me live, because it was a very impromptu live. Apologies for not promoting it well enough. I do have a webinar coming up. Link to that is in the description down below. It's going to show you how to promote your products across Google Shopping ads. And you can create free listings as well using Google Shopping ads. So please make sure you click the link in the description. Sign up for the free webinar this Thursday, Thursday the 14th of October. It's going to be at 7:30 p.m. So make sure you do register for that. So Menho is asking, I have a website, but I use affiliate links to my products. How do I sell on eBay and other platforms? So if you're using, I've done a course recently with on Udemy. Hopefully you saw that. I did a live as well, kind of promoting that course about selling affiliate products. So when it comes to selling affiliate products, you don't really want to use Amazon and eBay. It's not the best. They're not the best platforms to promote affiliate products. You really want to be creating your own audience. So yeah, when it comes to affiliate marketing, it's slightly different to if you own the product yourself. The way you market the product, if you're an affiliate, is different to the way you market the product if you own it. So if you're an affiliate, you want to build your audience up. Find a niche, create a niche audience on Instagram, a niche audience on YouTube, a niche email list. Do all of that stuff to build an audience, and then market your affiliate products. So it's slightly different if you are if you're selling your own products, then yes, you can put those on eBay and Amazon. They are my designs on the product. So if they're your designs, then yes, you can kind of sell them on Amazon. You can sell them on eBay. But if they are affiliate products, then you kind of want to be building your audience and then sending your affiliate link out to the audience. If you're on YouTube, then it's easy. You can create YouTube videos around topics are getting searched for a lot, and leave your affiliate links in the description. If it's Instagram, then build up your Instagram by creating niche related content, content that will resonate with your target customers. If you're targeting men, for example, maybe let's say, for example, you're selling products related to mental health or promoting affiliate products that relate to mental health. You want to be creating content on your chosen platform that will help men with their mental health. Create educational, entertaining, or engaging content around the subject matter that's important to your target customer. Create that content regularly, that valuable content. Over time, you will attract an audience who are interested in your content and interested in the products you're selling, whether that be affiliate products or products of your own. So yeah, again, a huge thank you to everybody who joined me live. Please do register for the webinar, link in the description. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please make sure you do, and make sure you download the formula as well, daytips.com/the formula. It's going to give you some fundamentals to marketing your products and services online. I speak about search engine optimization in the formula. I speak about marketing using ads on Facebook, Google, influencer marketing, how to grow a presence on YouTube and or social media to really help to boost your products. So make sure you download that. And for those who are going to be live on Thursday, I look forward to seeing you. And a huge thank you again to joining me on this live. If you're not following me on Instagram, @daytips, that's where you can find out about, when I go live, or about what's happening, different trainings, different webinars, different courses available. And you can you send me a DM anytime as well. And I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. But until next time, guys, have a great day, and I will see you soon.